Infinite Tarot 888. This message is for Libra. Now, Libra, as I was getting ready and shuffling, this came out and they said, hold on, let's check this out. So some of you guys, you could be dealing with the situation or somebody's looking back. Maybe they're doing it on purpose. Look, both of them. It could be man or woman, however it may be. And you're sitting back and you're looking, but they're wondering. Because I keep hearing, why are they mad? This is you? That maybe that person left you, your person, or it could be the person that's looking at you. Why aren't you mad that I took your person? And you could be sitting there wondering. It's like you have an idea of what they did. And it says their spell work is affecting them. Because maybe this thing is going back to them. And they're wondering, why are you not mad? For some of you guys, it says right here, I keep checking their phone to see if they have contacted you. I don't know, Libra, but for a lot of you guys, you ain't even doing that. You sticking to, I'm hearing your plan, your journey, whatever you have going on. So some of you guys could be in this situation and they could be looking at you like this. And for some of you guys, whoever left you, let me see if I can put this light on. Whoever left you, it's almost like, it's too bright. It's almost like, maybe they got with somebody. Their family don't even like this particular person. Look, it says, I don't like their family. So it's almost like not the same, not the same environment. It says, I act like I miss them. And it's almost like this karma that is, unraveling, unfolding. So you could be dealing with that. Let's see. What is it that it says right here, soulmate. This could have been a soulmate. Some of you guys could even consider maybe this person a twin flame. You could have talked about this. Now, for some of you guys, that person that left you, it's almost like I keep hearing, why aren't you mad? And it's a mystery to them. And it's almost like they're trying to surrender, and it's a mystery. And a lot of you guys, you surrendered, you gave them to, you said, I give it to God, him or her, and you just let them go. You may be a person that you're learning that you can't control anything. A lot of you guys, you started on your spiritual journey and you're realizing, hey, I'm not going to sit here with this anxiety, man or woman, seeing what the hell they're doing. If they want to contact me whenever they want, for some of you guys, okay, they want to be single. I'm not going to be anxious. Anxious right there, stressing and this and that. Some of you guys are kicking back and you're really going through the process. Maybe this particular person, your counterpart, didn't want that. And you allow them to be free. 333, as I say that. For a lot of you guys, they're stressed out because single is not like they thought. Now, if they went with the particular person like the one that we showed earlier, it's not the same. It doesn't feel the same. How this person, maybe the spell work that they used on them hasn't rubbed off, or they haven't noticed that the person, it was not even nothing about them. It was about getting one over you. Whoever's listening to this video, this particular person could have put you through legal matters. Look, for some of you guys, they could have even caused a divorce. It says right here, justice, divorce, balance. And some of you guys, you sat back and you said, orale, that's what you want. Let's go for it. And for some of you guys, you wanted a divorce. And you tried everything possible to do everything right. Some of you guys maybe were dealing with your church or your pastor, your priest, however it may resonate. But this particular person did the opposite. They created, legal problems for you. Now and it's crazy because for some of you guys, you wanted them to go off and find their soulmate, somebody that, that they felt a connection with, they could have a relationship. Maybe you felt it wasn't going to work. Maybe you tried often to try to fix it, but it wasn't working. What you're finding out, if you're going through legal situations, because some of you guys are separated, but you're still dealing with legal situations. They could have They could have, we hear domestic violence, all kind of BS like that, and you've pulled back. And for some of you guys, you might have lost that opportunity even with another particular person. And what you're really finding out is when you pull back and you focus on God, the universe, is you really start to see this. For some of you guys, they might have jumped into a different relationship. Now it might be a mystery, so they think, but a lot of you guys have seen, you knew what was going on behind the scenes. And for some of you guys, like I said, you guys had surrendered. You said, hey, you go your way, I go my way. But for a lot of you guys, it was the plata. And like I said, for some of you guys, you could be in legal situations. Some of you guys, you're having a hard time letting go, having the patience. Some of you guys, look, divine timing is right here. And some of you guys, if you're going through legal situation, you're like infinite. But look, they're over here enjoying this and that, my fruits of my labor. You're being asked to focus on God and allow divine timing to come into play. You're going to get a soulmate. You're going to come into union. And it might not even be that other person. They might have forfeited, if you were dealing with another person, then that person, it's almost like the universe said, nah, get the fuck out of here. Vámonos. A chingar a su madre or padre, whatever. And you just leave it to God. And some of you guys could be hidden in plain sight. 10-10. Maybe the 10-10 portal is going to be significant for you. Do a ritual, but, offer it to God. Oh, get that direct connection. Some of you guys, they might want to come with this liquid courage and they're going to want a reconciliation. That's going to be up to you. So I don't know, collective. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with that. It says the grass is greener. Now, for some of you guys that are not going to take this person back, they're going to try to text message you. And for some of you guys, your response is going to trip them out. Maybe in the past, you would get into this energy where, like, why haven't you called me? What's taking so long? Maybe they brought you out of character. Maybe you don't even care if they text you yes or no. Some of you guys already got something else going. You're not the same person, and some people are realizing that. And a lot of you guys, whether you're with somebody else or not, the grass is greener on your side. And once you get to the hang of this spiritual journey, you start to go within and start to heal that inner child and begin to have that self-love, and you start to have connections. A lot of you guys, you're going to keep them like this, mysterious. You're not going to show them. You're not going to be public. Look, divine intervention. And they're going to find out the truth, that you was the one, but they lost it. Some of them want to come with a confession, but they seen this change in you. Some of you guys that you've been wanting your person, you may want that. You may be like, yes, I'm ready for them. And you might be seeing the synchronicity, these signs and everything, and you kind of feel like there's a date coming. Now, it's up to you, because this reading could be, yeah, you want reconciliation. This is the father of my child, or the mother of my child, and you're going to have a proposal. And best believe you have an ex-lover that's watching. Look, memories of the past, the old flame. But you may be dealing with one that's full of shit, puro caca. They don't want to commit. They just don't want you with your person. And it's from their own traumas that they haven't healed. This person could be the snake, deception, They don't want you to have this new love. For some of you guys, you're not going to take somebody back. You might take the forgiveness, and they might be in this energy, trying to get brave, trying to be confident. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get this reconciliation. Look, right behind it, it's hidden with all that liquor. But that's only when they see you like this, because some of you guys, you're going to pop out something about maybe the sign of the snake. What is it? Chinese sign? For some of you guys, it's a family, somebody you had a family with. They're snakes. Now, let's see. What is it that they needed to heal real quick? Broken ideals. It says, facing the disillusionment of deeply held beliefs or ideas leading to crisis of faith or purpose. See, they had these wounds maybe in the past from their childhood. They had false beliefs. It says envy wound. For some of you guys, it's just pure jealousy. If you had a partner that was competing against you, good luck. Do you really want that? Have they really healed? I mean, I could understand if both of you guys are competing or one person's competing against, like their job to be a better person, but to be competing against your partner, if this is a sibling, why do you want to be around that? Why do you want to partner up? I said business, but envy wound. For some of you guys, this could even be a parent, but they're addressing that you guys had a partner, and this partner could have put you in a legal situation. It says right here, feelings of resentment or bitterness towards other success, possessions, or qualities, reflecting deep-seated sense of inequity or unworthiness within oneself, and a tendency to compare and compete rather than celebrate and cooperate. See, this is a person that is deeply hurt within. If you were going through a divorce and you were wondering, how is this person so greedy? Like, it could have been a case where one of you guys came with came to the table with a bigger thing. And this person betrayed you. It's almost like they wanted to win at all costs. They didn't want you to have nothing that I'm hearing. It's because of their jealousy, their insecurity to get it on their own. So what did they do? This is going to be for people, if you had a business or something, they were competing. What did they do? They went and attached themselves to somebody else. To what? To secure themselves. So right now they're leeching off another person. That was a betrayal. So this is, for some of you guys, this was planned out. And their goal was to kick you out, to cause legal issues. But Libra, you're the sign of what? Justice. You're going to bring justice. And if there's a Libra that is low vibrational, it's going to come out, So some of you guys, you could be dealing with this. And look, spiritual bypassing. So some of you guys, they could have been using certain, magic to control you, to put you in this situation where you could have been in jail. You could have been homeless. Some of them, they need to heal the heart chakra. It says blockage of the heart chakra, emotional wounds, challenges with love, comparison, and forgiveness. And for some of them, they feel shame for who they're working with, who they teamed up with, what they got to do to keep the ball rolling. And for some of you guys, like I said, there's somebody, it's like both people, they're looking back and they want to play on your emotions. And they're mad because you're not reacting. Libra, you're like, vámonos. And people are wondering, why aren't you chasing this person? Here's the scales right here. And some of you guys are like, why would the person did me a favor. Even if I got divorced, some of you guys are looking, okay, you know what? God is going to help me through these legal situations. But, I've told people, pay attention. When you meet somebody and they're divorced, ask them why. Because there's a lot of people, like I'm telling you, it's just like my priest that told me, he knew my situation. And he goes, man, that's a blessing, mijo. And I said, I know. And I asked him, I know, but why do you say that? And he said, look, the next person, if they don't research, they're going to fall to the same thing. He goes, you think somebody's going to want this person that robbed them? Man or woman? He goes, because there's men that'll take, the person to the cleaners, and they were good to them. And all they want was fairness. They just couldn't live together, but they had to sabotage the other person. He goes, are you going to go and hook up with the girl that that sabotaged her ex-husband to acquire all this? I said, hell no. He goes, exactly. Those people end up cursing themselves, mijo. He goes, just carry on. Keep doing good. For some of you guys, you went through a humiliation wounds, and this is something they were projecting. They wanted you to feel this way. Why they felt in a they felt like on a pedestal. So whoever they went with, most likely they ain't worth the shit. They have the same situation, the same wounds. Alike attracts like. So these people were energetically vibrating at the same vibration, So they're looking back and they're wondering, like, what the hell? No, you're not gonna go after some. It's almost like you did me a favor, orale. So some of you guys, you're moving on. And sooner or later, as you start to pull your energy back, they start to feel this anxiety. And they see you single out here. So they think. But you have, look, mystery lover, the unknown. For a lot of you guys, you're vibrating, so your vibration of self-love is vibrating incredible that they know somebody's coming. Or you have the pick of the litter. Look at this. Synchronicities. The date's coming. You might even have a proposal from somebody. Look at this. Some of you guys, you have people that are getting married that left you. And the people know they ain't no good. They know they fucked up. They could be partying and laughing. They could be talking about it. And this could be their own family. It's almost like their own family wished them. I'm telling you, there's some family, they'll destroy another person's, like, for example, you could have siblings that didn't like your relationship because both of you guys could have been prospering. So what do? They get in between it. And it could be on both sides. For some of you guys, this person's not going to have what they had when they had with you. You had a vibration. If you were going through a spiritual awakening, especially if you guys are going through one right now, secure yourself and go with the priest. God sees your intentions. You might not be perfect. I wasn't perfect, but my intentions were good. So guess what? While I was going through the process of trying to, get a divorce, I was getting advice. I was going to the right person. I didn't do it out of malice. I didn't want to hurt my kids. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys didn't want to do that either. So when you start to have those receipts and someone does you wrong, it doesn't matter how the stories they tell other people, is God is going to validate it. So some of you guys roll the dice and don't worry about this third party, because some of you guys could have been in a third party, but you were already exiting. You were trying to do the right thing. For some of you guys, even God was telling you to do a certain way. And some of you guys could be in this energy. Every time I listened to you guys, everything went wrong. And no, it didn't. It had to happen a certain way. I'm telling you, you could be heartbroken, but I listen to God and I'm heartbroken. It's part of the process. Really look at your situation from a higher perspective. Look how that person's acting. Look how they were, how they took from you. Look at how low they had to go. A lot of them had to team up against you. They had to create a conspiracy. Some of you guys, if you flip the script, you have a case of conspiracy, because a lot of them, they did it behind your back. They almost set you up. And a lot of you guys, God is about to handle that situation. The vengeance is his. You don't got to worry about nothing. So some of you guys, this is you in the storm. And for them, it's going to rain down. A lot of karma is going to come down, because you're overcoming your obstacles. And this is how it looks when everything is going to hell. Instead of you fearing, sitting there worried, being heartbroken, you're trusting in God. If God closed that door, if God has you, dealing with the situation, because he's going to test you. Oh, that person, left you with a little bit of money in the bank or nothing, kicked you out of the house, your job. Some of you guys, you put businesses in your spouse's name because God led you to go there. And look, you're walking out here trusting in God. Telling you, I don't know who needed to hear that, but that was for somebody. Don't worry about this breakup. Some of you guys are being asked to walk away. You're done. You did everything possible. Some of you guys could have addictions, could be to this breakup. Or for some of you guys, if they accuse you of addictions, watch how it, because a lot of people will throw that out, and they're really the ones with addictions, sex addiction, pills addiction, whatever it may be. So be careful when these two cards fell out. Now, for some of you guys, you might have a secret crush that may be texting you. And I'm hearing this might be somebody that is going to be very healing from a toxic situation that you getting away, and the grass is greener. Just trust the process. So that's what I have for you, Libra, sun, moon, rising, anywhere in your chart, or if you were led to it. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. And share those romantic feelings. You have somebody new. Take that mask off. Infinite Tarot 888.